Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are back for Shogun Season 1, Episode 7. So, last episode, we had the rewards being given to John. He's going to be getting his own fief of a value of like 600 per... Can't remember if it's per month or per year or whatever. I don't really know how much that is. I'm curious how much that would be in like converted into US currency and then converted into being like 2024 time, right? Like what amount would that equal? Would that be like 50,000 a year, 100,000 a year, 200,000 a year or something, you know? But obviously if it's just directly translated to US, it's going to be a lot less. 1600s, you know. Cost of living wasn't anything like it was now. But anyway, we got a lot of information on Mariko from her past, being a childhood friend with Ruri, being taken to go be married to Buntaro, separated from Ruri, who seemed to have went and bared a child with the previous Taiko. You guys heard my theories in the discussion of last episode in regards to that. I'm not going to get into it because it's kind of long, so check out the discussion of last episode if you want to hear about that. Basically, to too long didn't read it. I have a feeling that maybe that heir, that son, is not the previous Psychos. I think it's possible that it is. Oh shoot! Go away, alarm. Sorry about that. I think it's Toranaga's. Maybe there was like some hints in the beginning when they were in the same room. Anyway, go watch that discussion if you want to hear me explain it. But so I guess she didn't sleep with the past Taiko that we just saw pass away. The one before that, she's the daughter of, right? So yeah, and Mariko's father is the one that killed Ruri's father. A lot of complex things, but we also had that very spicy night at the courtesans. Is that what they called them? The location with Kiku and all that. So the Willow World. So yeah. Anyway, let's get into this one. I'm excited. I want to see what happens. We're gonna start here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Oh, and we called it Crimson Sky. Or they're enacting Crimson Sky, which is a plan to just go storm the shit out of Osaka. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot that he got one of the regents got killed. What is this? Hmm. What? Is this a dream? I couldn't tell whose head was being cut off. I apologize for that. But now I imagine it's Ishido's. Oh, Toranaga's first battle, 46 years ago. Okay. Then he probably did win. Not a dream. That guy looks badass. Hmm. Oh shit. Seppuku. Oh, or is it just surrender? Oh, never mind. It is. Man, the resolve needed to do this. I can't even imagine. Interesting. So honorable that he wants. Why is the guy there with the sword? Is it because they don't trust the leader with the blade in his hand? Is it just in case he decides to, like, rush at Toranaga with the blade? Ugh. Oh my god. Okay, so that's why the sword was up. They put him out of his misery shortly after doing it, so they don't suffer, I guess? Man. Alright, so Toranaga won his first battle 46 years ago. I wonder if he was like a smart tactician and stuff like that back then. Or if it was just kind of luck. Alright. Flaming arrows. Shogun. Let's go. A stick of time. What is this? Oh, meeting with the half-brother. Psyche. Uh-oh. Damn. Yabashige is like, yep, that's what I figured. He's like, I heard my name. What are the odds that John keeps his mouth shut if something, like, gets spicy? That helmet! Paige, no. Sorry. Yeah. Mediocre brother. Ooh. You gonna laugh? You've tamed, damn. Oh. Does she need to go up too? Translating? Oh! Was he told to say that? Or is he getting better? Given a little bit of respect on that name. I gotta butter you up for this first. Okay, well, I mean, that already sounds good, but once he hears what they have to do, will it actually come to pass? I imagine it won't be that easy. He's very loud and boisterous. Like, Toranaga is very soft-spoken in that scene where the brother, you know, talks with a lot of emphasis. Damn. Sending him to Kiku, of course. One stick of time. So it's a form of measurement of his time. Toranaga's like, I don't want to deal with this right now. Oh. Never mind, he called him. Of course, here we go. Mm-mm. Yep. Yep. He keeps pushing that matter. God damn it. John. He must have been told what to say because he said that line well, but There we go. Alright. Gonna be a running theme that every episode John's gonna ask about his ship. I would be anxious, though, with the Crimson Sky looming. Sorry, she's bought out for a week. Yep. This boy is smitten. Does he know that he was with Kiku? Oh no. Don't put idea. What are you doing, lady? Well, I'll need to rewatch that scene, but grandfather. Oh, right. Yeah. I think we did that. What is this? Sorry, I got distracted reading. I think she was hinting about John being interested in Mariko, right? To that man. But I'll go back and double check. Oh, shit. Yeah. Trying to change your view on that. Oh boy. Reminds me of I'm watching Vinland Saga right now with the Vikings, the way they talk about like your first kill turning you into a man and stuff like that. Just worship the man, so hopefully he says yes. Mm. Oh. Teasing Toranaga being popular with the ladies. Just like him trying to use chopsticks and just being like ashamed. What we saw in the beginning. The boy warlord. "12 years old, damn." It's gotta take a lot of strength to cut someone's head off. 12 years old, that's pretty wild, but he doesn't look very proud of that moment. Uh-oh. He's excited about what he'll get. I want to laugh at their lord. Ugh. Alright. Oh no! Ishido? No! This is about to turn! This is bad. This is bad. Oh, fuck. Wow. His brother betrayed him. Damn. Did Ishido get to him first? Damn. Newly appointed regent. Oh, shit. Sorry for the squeaky chair. Wow. Damn. Well, maybe not Crimson Sky. Well, that's not good. Not only did they not get the army they needed, but the army is now on the other side. Run. Oh, man. They always talk about believing in fate and going with the motions, and while John just wants to fight it all. Hmm. Yeah, he wasn't too happy when the first battle was mentioned. Is this another head? Yep. Uh... I wonder if there's something about his first battle that could help him win this battle. I don't know. Like him thinking about that moment. This is a tight position they are in. God damn. Damn. So reminds me of Vinland Saga, especially the start of it, with some of the kids being so excited about hearing a war starting. But then the people who've experienced war are like, oh shit. Alright. Is it literally a stick of time? Like burning incense? When this incense runs out, that's your time limit. I don't know. Probably not. Hmm. Hmm. That's what she's looking for. Oh, maybe it really is a stick of time. Hmm. Novel distraction. Damn. Is he just thinking this is it? Uh-oh. Assassinate the brother is what I was thinking. He's spending a week with Kiku? Oh shit. Or does she think he has a different plan? Mmm. Ooh. Is it? I mean, he would obviously hide his ambitions from her, but could this actually be what he wanted? Holy shit. She is playing some games, man. Oh. Okay. They're all scared. What's he about to do? They're all just watching him. Hmm. Oh, these two talking to each other again. My lovely Kiku has been taken from me. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Hmm. Well, probably why his son isn't in the know, because if he's sitting here talking out loud and it's like he was nearby to hear all that. Hmm. Alright. That's where his friend was boiled. John's like, I have no idea what you're saying. Probably speaking to... Yeah, I mean, that's exactly what you're doing, though. You're venting your frustrations to someone who can't understand. Just venting some frustrations on John. Buntaro's been doing a lot of watching of John this episode. Oh. Oh, shit. Take care of his problems now. Do it. Snap some sense into Yabashige. Mariko's practicing? No. Fuji. Sorry. I'm just used to seeing Mariko. Hmm. Damn. But would he have been dead, though? Because of that? I wonder why he came here, though. Just a random black screen? Okay. Writing a will? Oh. Hmm. What's he about to say? Oh, shit. He just wants to ask permission to do it instead of doing it without permission. Yeah, that's probably true. But same vice versa. Hmm. Uh-oh. Damn. Shit. Buntaro is just a broken man. I mean, I'd feel bad for him if he wasn't such an asshole. I'll talk more about it in the discussion. Taking this out on her. Except for that time you banged the barbarian. Damn. No, Mariko. I know it's what you want, but... Man, I can't read Toranaga very well. Like, he seems like he's a man who is about to lose everything and can't do anything about it, but at the same time, I got the vibe when the courtesan lady was there that he did have some kind of plan. Oh, thinking back to that again. Ah, the other one, yeah. That really affected him. Oh, it didn't take a single strike. Damn. I was gonna say, a 12-year-old kid. 9 times. Damn. Okay. I thought it was pretty crazy. To be his, so that's what it means to be his second. Is to be the person, okay, I see. And he chose a kid to do it. So he didn't really have a choice in the matter. Okay, that's pretty fucked up. I didn't know what it meant to be, like, his second when they said that. I remember them saying that, but it didn't click. Man, this could break out in a fight any second. Although I think Toranaga has the better formation, they could get circled real quick here. If it did. I mean, it might not. Oh, I'm so tense. Okay. Damn. Hmm. Well, damn. John, what are you doing, you fool? Guess no one can be surprised. They all call him Barbarian anyway, right? Damn. Oh, man. Still going. How much longer do we have? I didn't check the length of this one. Okay, a little bit of time. Not a lot, though. Well, guess he likes Kiku. Oh. Hmm. I mean, I thought it earlier. Could they try something for this guy? Uh-oh. Yep, guard's dying. Is he about to be killed? She fucked off out of there like she knew it was gonna happen, right? Oh. Oh shit, really? Is his first kill gonna be his uncle? Well, unless that guy died. Oh, at least finish the job if you're gonna do it. Jeez. He's booking it. Come on. Stop hesitating. If you're gonna do it, be a man about it. Oh. Are you fucking kidding me? Well. Oh, did he fuck his leg up? There's no healing from that. Jesus. That was a hell of a thing. Man, and then it just ends like that. What is he gonna think about his son? That's his only son, right? His only heir to what he's had? Wow. And it just, the ending just keeps going with the rain and everything. God damn. I didn't see that coming. That sucks, to go out like that, slipping and falling and just hitting your head on a rock. I'm letting the credits roll with the rain and everything just to wait and see. It's a little different, just in case. I doubt there's going to be anything after, but yeah. That was that episode was really good, but it's one of those things where I want to know. I mean, I never know what to believe with Toranaga. Like, they said he's like the master. They always say he's the master of trickery, and I feel like I'm still waiting for the trick, and we haven't had it yet. And you know, it's all that damn courtesan's fault. That old whore, as she called herself. I don't know that courtesan's probably a wrong word for her because she's older now, so she's like running things, but I just don't know her name, so anyway. That is it, guys, for episode 7. But I was like all under the guise of, oh yeah, of course, he's, you know, there's nothing really he can do. I get it, alright. And like I was accepting of that and everything, and then she came in and she's like, you have a plan, don't you? And she's like, I grew up with a bunch of trickery too, and I can tell you have some trickery afoot. And, you know, obviously he had to deny it there, but it made me feel like there was some trickery afoot. He had some kind of plan. So is surrendering part of the plan? But then there was other points where, like, he got really mad at Mariko and stuff, and then just, like, walked out, just, like, you know, venting his anger and frustration, like things weren't going his way. Maybe it was all part... I can't imagine that was all part of the show, right? To make everyone think that he's, like, upset and not, like, calm and rational right now. I don't know. I don't know what to think, but I really... The fact that we didn't have a resolution to find out what Toranaga's plan is, like... Because I have a feeling his son came here without any, like, order from Toranaga. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but yeah. Anyway. Whew, okay, so Psyche, Toranaga's half-brother, came in and was just like, I'm the new regent, and we have all your roads cut off and supply lines and everything, so you're gonna accept this demand from the regents and come with me. And, yeah. Brutal. But we also had a flashback to this warlord Mizuguchi, or they called him warlord, or boy warlord or whatever, but he won his first battle against Mizuguchi, who, I apologize for not realizing it in the moment, named Toranaga as his second, which it basically means I'm gonna seppuku myself, and then there's a second person that will chop off your head so you don't suffer too much. I suppose that's what it's supposed to mean. So it's pretty messed up that this guy chose a 12-year-old to do it. Like, at first I thought he was just going out like a G, like, hey, you beat me, good job, kudos, you know? But now that we saw that, I feel like it's more like, oh, you beat me, I'm gonna make you do the dirty work, you get your hands dirty, you child, and come cut off my head. And, like, it's obviously something that Toranaga kind of forgot about. And then when it was brought up during the dinner, it really bugged him from then on. I wonder what about it bugged him so much. You know, obviously they brought up the idea that in the story, and they brought up the idea earlier in the episode about legends and true stories, yet that one has been kind of turned into a legend by saying it was one shot, like a 12-year-old one shot cut off his head. Like, I wonder if it's because it's not being told as a true story that, like, bugs Toranaga, or the shame of having to take 9 hits, but he was only 12. Like, you can't expect much more from someone that young. You just don't have the physical strength to chop off someone's head in one strike. So it's like, I just really wonder what it was that bothered Toranaga in that moment. I can't think of what it is. But certainly interesting how that had such a profound impact on him throughout this episode. He kept flashing back to it and all that. we had the title Stick of Time, which was used a lot in the episode, and referring to what seems to be, like, I was joking at first, but it seems to be they light an incense, and the time you have to talk to Toranaga is until that incense burns out. It's a really interesting way to calculate the amount of time you have for a meeting when you don't have things like timers and stuff, unless you just had someone like standing there counting and trying to figure out how much time has passed or something. So it makes a lot of sense to use something like that. I don't fully understand exactly. I think I kind of like zoned out and was thinking about other things when she was like requesting stuff. I know she wanted her place in Edo to be secured even after Toranaga's death and all that. And I obviously grasped the parts where she's kind of like, you have a plan though, right? And all that. But the parts where she was like, I want like, I didn't really grasp what she was asking for. It was almost like she wanted a place for the courtesans that grow up and get older and can't do the job anymore because they're too old and no one wants them anymore, to live and have purpose and stuff like that. That's what it kind of sounded like to me, but like I said, I kind of like spaced out a little bit at some of that. So I want to talk a little bit about Fuji. I've been kind of wondering like how she feels about the situation here, because it's really rough because Mariko put the idea of the eightfold fence in my mind now, and whenever I think about those girls being happy, I just think about the fact that they're hiding all of their emotions and just putting on a face of what they should be feeling rather than what they actually feel. But I feel like her life there, just like taking care of the household, she was supposed to be like a courtesan to John, but John isn't like taking advantage of her in that way. So I wonder if she's actually enjoying, like there was a few moments where we see her smiling. I just don't know if that's fake or not. But then we also have the moments where she talks about, well, we're gonna lose, and she is worried about losing the war, which means death and stuff like that. Although I feel like she kind of wants to die in some regards too. So I don't know. I have a hard time getting a read on Fuji now that I know that they just fake a lot of their emotions. But I wonder if she is like a little more content in this role that she has been given to her than when she first went in, where she's like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I really don't want to do this. I don't want to be a courtesan to this barbarian and all that. But now that John is a little bit more respectful, I wonder if she's enjoying it a little bit more, or if she's still miserable just hiding it behind her eightfold fence. What do you guys think? I don't know. But it's definitely something I've been kind of thinking about for the past couple episodes, because it almost felt like she was happy until like that blowout with Buntaro and John and everything, where she started to like, it looked like she felt really like awkward and like, I don't want to be here and stuff like that. And then the whole stuff with the bird and all that obviously made her uneasy and she didn't want it there, and some of those little things. But I'm just curious where she's at mentally, right? But I wanted to, what was the part I wanted to go back to? Shoot. No, I know I wrote it down. And now I can't remember. Are you kidding me? I wrote down a note to remind myself, and now I'm not sure which one of these notes it is. Oh, I said it during the episode where I was like, I'm gonna go back and try to... Oh, right, yes, it was, I do have it written down, I'm just stupid. Oh boy, am I gonna be able to... Oh my god, did I jump right to it? Are you kidding me? How did I literally clicked on 1308, just jump to a point, and it's here. I was literally about to say, I'm not gonna be able to find this. Yeah, the guy came here to request Lady Kiku's company later. Is she available? A pity she's not. For his brother, Lord Psyche. Lord Toranaga is about 1 week of her time. Surely I can just speak with her. For an eager young samurai like you. Perhaps we could find a more suitable courtesan. No, I think not. Ever since Kiko pillowed here with the barbarian, your tea house has been spoiled. So he views... Okay, so he did say ever since Kiku pillowed with the barbarian. So he doesn't care that he doesn't think Kiku's spoiled. He still wants to talk to her, but the tea house is spoiled? Like, I know that's a bad way to view of women, of like, oh, who they slept with, that means they're spoiled. It's not true. It's bullshit. But in his terms, I'm not, like, trying to, say anything, but with the way he views things, if he views the tea house as spoiled, but he doesn't view Kiku as spoiled, when she's probably the only one that even, like, potentially slept with John, we don't even know if that happened. But, yeah. But what the Anjin does in my tea house is not my business to discuss. But from what I recall, his mind was on someone else that night. Interesting, okay. So she's just seeding these little bits of information to... I mean, it's kind of what she did with Toranaga, too. Like, seeding a little bit of her thoughts. I feel like it's always the lady that's running the whorehouse that's very, like, conniving and manipulative in a lot of shows. It's really interesting. But we didn't see him take any action in that regard, I don't think. Now, I think he did say... Did he say something to Buntaro during that meeting? By the way, I forgot to talk about it. They did mention Toranaga being away with the ladies, and I had my whole theory I talked about last episode where I wonder if he slept with Ochiba and Ochiba no Koto or Kata or whatever it is, and the heir is his, so I don't know. Just another tease at him being with the ladies, right? So we have this scene where it cuts away from the brother and Toranaga and the son, and it goes to John saying, "What's so funny?" And then they're like sharing the information. We have Buntaro watching them talk, and then it does cut to, I think that's... I don't think I have his name written down. I apologize, guys, for not having his name, but he's Yabushige's, like, nephew, I think it is. That it cuts to him after Buntaro, so I think he noticed it, too. And then he says, "It must bring you great honor seeing your wife perform her duty to the Anjin with such a devotion." So I kind of missed this a little bit, because I think instead of reading the subtitles, I was trying to watch like the faces of what they were doing, and I think I was talking about John being bad with chopsticks instead of reading the subtitles as much, so I apologize for that. But yeah, so he kind of egged Buntaro on, which is, I guess, what led Buntaro to almost kill John and then go talk to Toranaga. Yeah, and then it cuts back from there, so... Okay. Yeah, I kind of wanted to see that scene again, too, because that was one that I sort of overlooked. So that's kind of why Buntaro went off the edge a little bit, is because someone else was even kind of subtly commenting at what's going on between John and Mariko. So, yeah, he definitely spread a little bit of unease But yeah, that whole deal with Buntaro going to ask Toranaga to be able to kill John, and them saying like, oh, if you're gonna kill John, you have to kill Mariko too, because that's both like participants. But he didn't want to do that, so he bailed on the whole idea. I don't know that I care that much about that kind of. I mean, I kind of would have rathered if Buntaro died before, and we could have seen more of a connection form between him and Mariko, John and Mariko. But because I'm not a fan of this like triangle of like will they, won't they, and then having Buntaro come in and be like all butthurt about it and stuff like that. But I mean, it is like I do wonder where it's going. Like, even though it's not my favorite thing, I am kind of interested to see, like, because I have faith in this show being as good as it is, that it's going to build up to something that I feel like will be important and interesting. But yeah, so, and man, that ending with the son just trying to carry out that killing of Psyche and just freaking slipping, falling, and cracking his head open and just dying there. I honestly, I'm really curious to see what Toranaga thinks, because obviously Toranaga didn't think super highly of his son, I don't think, but it was still his son. I believe that Toranaga loved his son, but he just knew that his son wasn't ready to be a leader or come up with like tactical plans and stuff like that yet. He didn't have the same smarts that he had. I feel like that's how he viewed his son. But so I think he will be upset of his son's death. And I mean, I will say there were times where like I'm watching these people with like, you know, watching Toranaga like calculate and Ishido calculate and stuff like that, and there's a part of me that like we're seeing some of these like great men like pushing up against each other, and having this boy come in and be like, oh, I think we should do this, and like messing up their plans or saying the wrong thing or whatnot, and then having to watch like Toranaga try to clean up after it and things like that. Like, the son did get a little bit annoying here and there to me. I didn't want him to die, but there is a small part of me, maybe this makes me a terrible person, that is happy that he's kind of out of the picture now. But also, if Toranaga doesn't have as much to lose now, will he still go on ahead, right? Like, he wrote out his will and everything. Like, his legacy is still going to be passed down to his son, but now with the son being gone, does he go more like scorched earth, more risky, or is everything still part of his plan and is going according to what he wants to happen? I don't know. We're going to have to wait and see, but I think I covered most of what I wanted to talk about. It was definitely an interesting episode. We once again had another episode of John asking Toranaga for his ship, and this time he didn't technically ask for his ship, but he said, what will my role be in Crimson Sky? And kind of did bring up his ship a little bit, but he didn't like directly say, can I get my ship back? But yeah, then he did ask Mariko for it, so we're still following that storyline of John just doing whatever he can to get his ship back. I do. That's probably like the least interesting part of John's character, is just his constant like almost begging at this point for his ship back. I get it. He doesn't really want to be here. This isn't his home, but he's been like gifted so many things. Like, I almost wish he was on board. Like, I almost wish Toranaga would give him an ultimatum or something, like, hey, I'll give you your ship back once I secure my place in this country again. And that might motivate John to help and like be more helpful rather than wasting Toranaga's time with asking for shit like that over and over and over again. So, but anyway. Yeah, I just desperately want to see what Toranaga's up to, if there is a trick to it. Maybe there's not. Maybe the lady was wrong and there isn't anything, but Damn. Alright. That's going to be it for me, I think, guys. Enjoyed this one. Hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed. Check out my Patreon if you want to see more. Links in the description below. Should be popping up on the screen. You can catch more of this. This was a Patreon show, meaning the rest of the episodes are on my Patreon, and whatever has replaced it is on there too. So there's extra Patreon shows on there. So if you want more content from me, check it out. And I will see you guys in my future reactions. Bye-bye.